Hello everybody, it's Dusky here, and welcome back to Dust. Last time we just made it to Aurora Village after awakening in the Glade and fighting through hordes of monsters. And this time around we're gonna be, trying to figure out what our purpose here is, really. It's a nice little town.
Hold it right there.
Oh, these
Are they gone?
orcs.
I don't hear anything.
If you're referring to the giants, I took care of them.
They're dead?
Yep, thoroughly expired. They were no match for us. There's an older couple back there that could use some help, though.
That must have been Oneida and her husband Gian. Thank you. We'll send help right away.
So you're saying you just happened to show up at the right time, huh?
I suppose.
Interesting coincidence.
If you're suggesting I had something to do with this attack...
Whoa, take it easy. I have to apologize for my big friend Caleb here. We're just a little overwhelmed is all.
What's been happening here?
I guess you missed the endless hordes of blood.
They used to stay in the mountains, away from the village. Now they're attacking us on a daily basis. No one's been hurt yet, at least not until today. If giants are showing up near Oneida's farm, things are far worse than we thought.
Speaking of which, where exactly do you come from? There's nothing west of here except crazy old Cora.
We're,
Prospectors! We are prospectors! And we're out on an excavation to find, ore deposits in the mountains. You know, gold, silver, manganite?
Prospectors, eh? You're certainly well armed for the job.
like you said, there are a lot of monsters out there.
Well, we're indebted to you either way, so go on through. But I'm watching the two of you.
Please, make yourselves at home. My name is Bean. There's not much here, but we do have a merchant if you need supplies.
Thank you. We'll be on our way then.
Alrighty. And we are allowed safe passage into the
Fidgets,
village.
That was the best thing you could come up with?
It was
Yeah,
the
I was
first
gonna
thing that popped into
say.
my head. It's not like you had anything better. Come on, let's get away from these guards.
All right, Ara. Where to now?
You're right where you need to be. The answers to your identity lie somewhere in this village.
I know this place, that's for certain. I'm sure I've been here before, but nobody seems to recognize me.
And you, in turn, do not recognize them. Yet I feel there is something here that may yet trigger your memory's return.
Maybe we should look around for a bit then? If you really have been here before, maybe somebody will recognize you.
That is a good idea, Fidget. Let us meet with the townspeople. I am certain that the next step of your journey will reveal itself in time.
Very well, but something here is making me uneasy. Like the calm before a storm.
Well, anyway. Oh, here we go. We got ourselves a quest NPC right here.
Why, hello there. I'm always thrilled to see a new face.
Hello
Even when it's
there.
all covered up like yours.
Indeed. Well, my name is Dust, and this is Fidget.
Hiya! Don't mind Mr. Grumpy. He's not big on the whole eye contact thing.
Fidget and Dust, eh? Not from around
And
here,
thus
are you?
begins the
Well, neither was I
lineage
originally,
of edgy
but this is a
Lucian
nice
Dodge
little place,
characters.
If you're not in a hurry. Where are my manners? I'm Augustin, local strongman. Say, you want to arm wrestle?
Some other time perhaps. We're just passing through.
Oh, that's a shame. Thought you looked like the arm wrestling type. You know, I heard what you did back there for Oneida. Great stuff. Maybe we can help each other out?
Maybe. What did you have in mind?
I have an old friend, a blacksmith. Lives way up at the top of Archer's Pass. I promised I'd deliver some materials to him way back when, but haven't been up that way in ages. Area's pretty dangerous these days if you ask me. Maybe you could deliver them for me?
I need to
Tell
take a
you
sip of
what,
water.
if you help me out, I'll give you this blueprint. If you give it to him along with these spare materials, he'll set you on your way right quick.
A blacksmith that can craft items from blueprints? I think I'll take you up on that, Augustin.
Wow, that's great! I knew I
Okay,
could
that's
count
better.
on you. When you see him, just tell him that old Augustin says hello.
Alrighty. The Blacksmith. That is I would say that's a vital side quest. Yeah, you know how in some RPGs there are like side quests where it's like, hey, you better do this one. It's like, hey, do this one, or you're not going to be able to properly finish the game. Or you're not going to, it's that sort of thing. It's one of those key side quests. Ugh. Ugh. Fine, we'll talk to Gianni.
Good morning?
Yes.
Is it though?
Well, I guess?
He guesses. Wonderful. Well, perhaps you can guess that I really don't want to talk such drivel right now. Go, scurry off and leave me be.
What a prick. Anyway.
Hello.
There we go. We got
I
Mosca
don't believe I've
over
seen
here.
you before.
We just came in from the west.
Oh, so you're the one everyone is talking about.
Everyone's talking?
Of course, you're the one who saved Oneida. My name is Mosca, and I am at your service. If you need anything, just let me know. Say, are you staying long?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Well, if you ever find yourself heading east of the village, maybe you could let me know if the roads are safe?
Oh, they're far from safe. The town guards mentioned that monsters have been attacking all sides of the village. You're better off staying inside the walls for now.
Well, see, here's my problem. I've been meaning to visit someone in Denham. It's a small village on the edge of Abadi's forest.
I imagine this someone is pretty important to you?
Well, yeah. See, it's about a girl.
Well, surely she's worth the danger.
Oh, she is! She definitely is. I want to make sure she's okay. With all these monsters around, there's been no word from Denham at all.
Mosca, if my travels take me there, I'll let her know you're thinking about her.
Oh, thank you so much! You're great! You're really, really great!
Yeah. Hope things work out for him. And I'm gonna save points down here. No, there's a treasure chest down here. Let's crack it open, sure. I'm not gonna do the cage anytime soon. I'd rather just have the loot. So we get cinnamon buns. That's our next tier of healing items right there. It's pretty good. Yeah, sure, let's talk to this dude.
Perfect!
Thanks?
Not you! Listen, do you hear it? Can you hear its whispers locked within? Within the box. My box.
I don't hear anything.
Well, of course you don't. My box has been lost. Somebody must have stolen it. Perhaps it was that Mosca fellow. He's always averting his gaze from me. Like he's hiding something.
Probably his distaste for your nuttiness.
I can hear its whispers coming from below. Down, deep down in the earth. If you're ever down there, please, you must find my box. Return it at once. And whatever you do, do not open the box.
Okay, Reed. If I find your box underground, I'll be sure to bring it back.
Level ups are so aggressive in this game. They always catch me off guard when they happen like that. Let's net ourselves some defense. I'm gonna go for mainly HP and defense, just so that we can get really big combos. Also, this is important, so I'm gonna shut up.
You're a quiet one.
Just manners. You'll have to excuse him. He's a bit worn out, saving the village and everything, you know?
Yes, I heard something about that.
Ah, yes. Well, good.
Honestly, it doesn't matter. They'll just keep coming back. And there's nothing we can do about it. Excuse me.
Okay.
She's
a important.
cheerful one, huh?
A bit of gratitude might have been nice. What kind of a bratty...
Hey, ease off, Dust.
Oh?
She looked like she was pretty depressed.
Something was coming out there.
I said that. I'm sorry, Fidget. I don't know what came over me just then. Come on, let's keep moving.
First time we've really seen him lose his cool. So hey, item shop.
Famed savior, I had hoped you'd come. Welcome to my humble shop.
I mean, I don't like this guy as much as the other merchant, but he's fine, I guess. Let's get some sandpaper, because that'll make our weapon hit harder. Also, luck rings, and grab 2 of them. Oh wait, I forgot. I already had a smooth ring. Well, oh well. It was 20 gold. It's not a big deal. And then sandpaper. Awesome. All right. And I can just have that lead into whatever. Yeah. Now I've got a proper intro to my video for the first time. Anyway. I need to get a better controller. This one's so snappy. And not in a good way. Alrighty. Who else do we have to interact with? Ah, hello. Here we go. We got another quest here with Colleen.
Hi. You're new. Are you travelers? Maybe you can help me? I can't find my little brother, Corbin.
He's not in the village?
No, he's not here. I can't find him, and I've looked absolutely everywhere.
Don't worry, I'll keep an eye out for him. What's your name?
My name is Colleen. Oh, I wonder if he left the village. He could get hurt.
Calm down, Colleen. I'll look for him. Where did you see him last?
I think he was doing something for Mr. Gianni, but whenever I ask him about Corbin, he says he's too busy.
Oh, it's this quest.
I really don't like that guy.
Gianni, huh? Okay, wait here.
If you find Corbin, please bring him home. I'm really getting worried about him. If you find Corbin...
Yes, Gianni. I'm not a fan of Gianni. We spoke to him very briefly when we came into the village earlier. Yeah, we'll sort this quest out later. I do have a key. But I'm gonna save it, actually. I'm not sure if that chest had anything too crazy in it. Also, this guy looks important.
Good day. I'm Mayor Bram. So, you're the hero I've been hearing about.
It's nothing.
Yes, I am.
We're just passing through.
No need to be modest, my friend. We can't thank you enough for your help. Things have been rough in Aurora of late, so having a true hero in our midst is really boosting morale. So, what's your name, son?
Dust. My name is Dust. And some of the villagers I've met, they don't seem quite as pleased as you.
Ah, are you talking about the Watchmen? You must understand, hardly a day goes by without some monstrosity attacking our peaceful village. They were simply being cautious. Take my word, I'm sure they meant no ill will.
There was also this girl.
Yes, that could only be Ginger.
Ah, yes.
A bit of a handful,
the sole girl in the whole village.
You have no idea what she's gone through this past year.
Okay, fair enough.
Upset about something.
Don't concern yourself. We have other matters to discuss.
What help could I possibly provide? A few giants in a field seem like the least of your problems.
Yet again with the modesty. You're no mere travelers, that much I've gathered. Mineral merchants don't wield blades as impressive as yours, Dust. Please, we really could use the help.
I don't know. I'm searching for something myself.
Then perhaps we can help each other. If you help our village, I promise I'll do whatever I can to help you. But I can be of no assistance while our village is constantly attacked by these creatures. We suspect their leader is close by, and if you could...
Whoa. Hold on a second. You're saying those mindless thugs have a leader?
Until recently, they would attack us in small groups. Nothing we couldn't handle. Now, they coordinate attacks on a much larger scale, hitting the village on both sides, driving our forces apart. I assure you, whatever leads these things is experienced in warfare.
What do they want?
Our land, I imagine.
Just a casual observation, but they don't seem the farming type.
Well, whatever it is, it's become a serious problem. If you truly are as capable as I hear...
You want us to find their leader?
It certainly would cripple their advance. You'd be doing the entire village a great service.
How about it, Dusk?
Well,
You feel a conflict of emotions. This is good. I will abide by your decision, Master. I trust you to take the right path.
Helping this village is the right thing to do. But it's more than that. It's almost like I know these people. Like I have to help them.
I think that strange feeling you've got is a little foreign concept called compassion. I'm proud of you, Dust. Of course, if you said no, I need to bite your face off.
Charming as always, Fidget.
I think you've made a wise decision.
All right, Mayor Bram, you've convinced us. We'll do what we can to help stop these attacks.
That's my boy. The Watchman reported increased monster activity to the east of our village, so I imagine that's where you should go. But do be careful. Strong as you may be, I've seen many fine warriors lose their lives to these monstrosities.
I understand, Mayor. I'll be careful, and I'll be back.
Alrighty. Bit of a long bit of dialogue, but hey, that's important, because that's our next main story objective. Which is indicated by this red feather icon here. But yeah, that's the next main story objective, and we're not going to be doing that yet. There's actually something else that I want to do first. Let's talk to this lad here.
Hey, you're the outsider.
Yeah, that's me.
That's great. So you must know your way around out there. Maybe you could do me a favor.
Depends on the favor. What is it you need?
Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Fail, and I'm in charge of keeping our guards well equipped.
Oh, so their poor equipment is pretty much your fault.
In so many words, yes. But it's not like I enjoy giving them subpar equipment. If I had better materials, I could make better gear. Tell you what, if you could bring me 5 imp hides, I would gladly buy them off you for more than the shop will offer.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Much appreciated. I'll be waiting right here.
Alright. Pretty simple fetch quest right there, and yeah, that's the village for now. We're gonna get moving though. So first of all, this is our first instance of the map screen, which is pretty nice. It's simple but effective. But the real draw of this is actually if I pan up. And it's the reason why I like this map screen so much. It's actually our campsite outside the village, it seems. And, you know, there's a couple different versions of the background. We actually got pretty lucky by seeing Fidget here being adorable eating marshmallows. Yeah, there's a couple versions of this background. Just a nice little bit of detail. But yeah, so our next main story objective is this Abadese Forest location over here. However, we're actually going to make our way over to Archer's Pass. Mainly because there's a certain character here that I want us to meet. Augustin mentioned a blacksmith, and, well, that sounds pretty useful, I think. We have those blueprints that we've been sitting on, and I sure would like to make them. So, let's make our way to Archer's Pass. This is the best song in the game. Also, our first instance of this are Metroidvania key doors. Yeah. I'm staring out.
Something flapping?
What? That isn't you?
Hey, I don't make that much noise.
Wait, you're right. Look out! We've got company.
Got cut off a bit there. First instance of these dragon enemies. They're fairly simple. They don't have too much going on combat-wise. Really, they're just an excuse for me to use aerial dust storms more often. But yeah. I'm sorry, I'm gonna end up just going fully quiet, just like, I'm gonna be very quiet during this level. Just because I love this song so much. Like, there are some area themes in this game that easily place in some of my top favorite game OST. It's insane. Alright, so there's those enemies sorted. Let's go save right here real quick. And yeah, just... whew! Archer's Pass. First time we get to hear this song, and it's fantastic. And we get some cool flying enemies, a lot of good aerial gameplay. They really went all in for the second level, especially considering this is kind of a side location. Just making our way up to the top, landing bigger combos. Unfortunately, because of this kind of layout of this level, we're not gonna have too many opportunities to get super high combo count or anything like that. But on the bright side, at least we get to listen to some great music. Also, this is immediately a normal enemy, not a boss anymore. Ow, that hurt a lot. I will never get the parry timing down again. I used to be so good at parrying in this. Oh well. We're gonna level up attack for the second time. Gonna have a cinnamon bun too, because I was very close to death there. And a cupcake. Okay. We're good now. What is the timing? Okay. I'm just gonna stop trying to parry things. I can't do it anymore. It's like the unfortunate reality. I have lost my skill at parrying giants, which I used to be able to do pretty consistently. Oh, wow. Well, that was a fancy looking skip. We already killed those enemies once, so I'm not going to worry about doing it again. Then again, but I lost my level up, didn't I? Or wait, I hadn't used my gem yet. That's the problem. Let's just do this. Alright. Got them sorted. But yeah, anyway, giants are already a normal enemy, so... For a first boss, they're pretty standard in that regard. Just like, oh yeah, this giant enemy that you fight in the first boss fight. Yeah, it's a normal encounter. Yep, that wasn't worth it. Hey, there we go. Okay, it seems like it's actually easier for me to parry them in the middle of a combo. If I'm just smashing attacks on his leg and then... Yeah, oh boy, here we go. Hold on. That room right there. That room is pretty much one of my favorite screens in the game. Let's do this. Dang it. I screwed it up. Hold on. There are a lot of these flying enemies here, as you can see. That is such a fun little sequence of just being able to glide around. But unfortunately they do mix a slime into the group, which does kind of get rid of some of the fun. I knew the instant I went into the air, it was gonna mess it up. Hold on. I'll get a clean run of that room. It feels really good to just fly around in there, so I'm gonna do that. Got more of those ever-changing weather conditions as well. It's now raining. It's a small thing, but I really do like how the weather is just constantly shifting between like rain and whatnot. There we go. And now we're doing decent enough damage that I don't need to rely on parrying the slimes, which is nice. But yeah. Just a cool bit there though, where you can just fly around battling those dragon enemies. And they put a lot of them in, so you can get a really high combo count. Also, another new enemy. Well.
Oh my. You really should have saved first.
Bloms, deadly creatures, keep your distance. They will detonate if you get too close, but are vulnerable when taking a deep breath.
Perfect for a ranged attack. Let me at him.
And there we go. So they are, as they said, they're pretty much more of a hazard rather than a new enemy. Yeah, you want to wait for them to breathe in. And if you tap them, you basically just have to give them a little tap from one of Fidget's projectiles. And they are, you do not want to get hit by Bloms. You really don't want to get hit by them, as they are the first instance of a status condition. Said status condition being burning, which we have no cure to at the moment. And statuses in this game are deadly. They absolutely like destroy your life bar. Or, yeah, you don't want to get debilitated. Simple as that. And as you can see, it's a big explosion too. But yeah. Also, merchant.
I am here to serve.
Hello, friend. Yeah, as you can see, buying healing items also, it adds up pretty quick. Usually it's safe to stick with the more, the cheaper items in most cases. But yeah. Let's start selling some resources. It's always worthwhile to sell new items to this guy, because he'll start selling them to you infinitely after that point. However, to be quite honest, I wouldn't really push to buy equipment from him as much, as you're going to be crafting a lot. You know, once we get the ability to. Which, I mean, hey, maybe this blacksmith on top of Archer's Pass can help us out. That's what I'm hoping. Anyway, teleport stone, we'll take one of those. They're useful for getting around levels a bit faster. And also getting out of levels that are a bit long if you're stuck in the middle of one. That's the one thing though, is that Fidget's projectile, since it goes on an arc, you have to kind of line it up right. Or you have to bait the explosion, which is a little more risky. See? Like this, like I said, more of a hazard than a new enemy type. But, I mean, they drop resources and money, so I don't know. They're an interesting breed. I guess the iframes counted there. I tapped the wrong direction, but I didn't die. How about that? Personally, I just like baiting them. It's a bit more reliable than trying to aim Fidget's projectile, since it kind of kind of flies in a random arc. Anyway, we've got a wall here with another wall chicken. Alright, more cash. And... okay. Slowly making our way through. Oh, look. I'm guessing I probably ignored that section last time it played in the loop, but that's probably my favorite part of the whole area theme. It's very good. Anyway, we're climbing up these statues. Also, I love the kind of idea of this area. Like, you're scaling this mountain and there's like all these ancient statues everywhere. We got a couple more walls. So this is an interesting area right here. So we've got one of these barriers, but we can't open it yet, of course. We don't have the key. So, oh, you know, obviously, in classic Metroidvania fashion, we're going to be backtracking a little bit to open that up once we have the right key. Starting to see some supplies lying around. And yet another blue door. Interesting. Got some more vines. We don't have the ability to climb those yet, unfortunately, but... you know, they're there, of course. Slowly making our way up to the top. Even more man-made structures, some wooden platforms sitting around. And they don't appear terribly worn or anything. So I think we might be getting close to that blacksmith. Might be getting close to a friend. Let's see. Oh, and a pipe! Oh.
Whoa, hello there.
And there we go. Problem solved.
Easy there, Chief.
Everyone, calm down, please. So, you were the ones making all that noise up there.
Not intentionally. By the way, do you know you have bloms in the attic?
Oh, those? They don't bother us. And they tend to keep the other monsters away. If I knew we were having company, I'd have cleared them out myself. Sorry about that, I guess. So, what brings you two this far outside Aurora? I'm assuming that's where you're from.
I'm Dust, and this is my companion, Fidget. We're here to deliver these materials on Augustin's behalf.
Oh, well, nice to meet ya. I'm Haley, and this is my brother, Maddie. Don't mind him. I see you've got a blueprint there. Mind if I take a look? Well, this doesn't look too hard. Tell you what, if you can find me the materials for it, I'll craft this item for you.
Ooh. Well, that's nice of her. And yeah, as we can see here, quite... well, here's that crafting mechanic that I mentioned. So now, with Haley here, we can actually make some of these blueprints. And these basic recipes don't really have too much in the way of requirements. It's mainly just, hey, do you have money? Let me make this thing for you. There will be more complex recipes later on, of course. Oh wait, never mind, I'm stupid. I forgot it doesn't show you the... Hold up. Yeah, I don't have the ability to make that yet, unfortunately. I think the enemy that drops this material is actually in the next main story area. But we'll get there when we get there.
Thanks, Haley.
And,
Well,
just
we'll
because
figure
I
those out in a
like
minute.
you, I'll give you a blue resonance gem. Don't know if you caught it on your way up, but there's a big blue door at the foot of Archer's Pass that this'll open. Just inside the door is a teleporter that'll take you right up here. Makes return trips a lot easier. So you can come and visit anytime you like.
I'll be honest, even with a shortcut at the foot of the pass, I'm not sure I'll be able to make it up here too often.
Well, my dad did have these little receiver things he'd give to his regular customers to transport goods back and forth. Unfortunately, I don't have any of them to give you. Let me think. If I remember correctly, one of my dad's customers dropped one somewhere in Abadi's forest. If you were to find it, I could craft your items and send them to you through the receiver whenever you wanted. Dad normally gives his customers a blue resonance gem, so check for blue resonance gates in Abadi's forest. Need anything else?
And there we go. And you know, we are gonna craft this necklace, I think.
Need anything else?
Actually, let's see. So we need 8. Yeah, I can justify that. Oh, I bought one too many, but that's okay. And there we go. So the flax sheath is going to make us hit very, very hard.
Need anything else? Thanks, Dust. Don't be long coming back. My favorite customer. What can I do for you?
Let's chat.
Let's talk.
Yeah, sure, let's go through each of
You and
these.
Maddie up here in the pass. Is it just you two?
Not all the time, no. My father still runs the forge, but he's usually away on business. Right now, he's somewhere across the sea hunting down new minerals and ores. He's always trying to make better weapons and armor.
Sounds like he's always pretty busy.
Yeah, but I get along fine by myself. And Maddie too, of course.
I meant to ask before. Does Maddie have a problem with me?
What?
Well, it's just... he seems to grumble a lot around me.
I can attest to that. Lots of grumbling. I really can't say, Dust. Maddie, do you have anything to say?
Yeah.
Well, I hope that answers your question.
Sure.
Not really, but...
Let it go, Dust. Just let it go.
How long have you been a blacksmith?
So, is blacksmithing the official family trade then?
In a way, I guess. My father said I could be whatever I wanted. But when you grow up alongside a world-famous blacksmith, your options are fairly limited. Not that I mind, though. It's nice to have skills that are in demand these days. Everybody always needs something forged, whether it's amulets or armor.
So, business is good?
It's been better. Still, we make enough to keep things going, and that's the important thing.
Alrighty. Why live in Archer's
Forge is
Pass?
pretty far off the beaten path, Haley. Why set up shop so far outside Aurora?
This forge is actually quite ancient. My father's 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 father inherited it from his mother's grandfather on her father's side. It was built during the Battle of Archer's Pass, many hundreds of years ago. The archers were holding off their enemies from way up here, but they needed a forge to replenish their arrows. So, they built one right where they stood. It helped them take Archer's Pass, and from here, they were able to liberate the whole valley.
Sounds like this forge has a lot of history behind it then. Even so...
Location, location, location. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I wish it was more accessible. We'd get more business, I'm sure of it. But it's not like we can just pick it up and move it.
I'll bet if you had an army of trained rats, you could move this place no problem.
Fidgets, I don't think that'd help.
You know, smart mutant rats with magic!
Don't worry about her, Dust. Altitude sickness drives some creatures crazy.
Fidget was pretty crazy before. Maybe we should be on our way.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Need anything else?
And
Thanks,
let's
Dust.
back
Don't
up.
be long coming back.
Alrighty. Well, that's the whole blacksmith situation handled. You know what? Let's talk to Maddie a little bit. I'm certain he'll warm up to me enough,
Hi
you
there,
know.
Maddie. Nice to meet you. All right then. How you doing, Maddie? Great, that's just fantastic.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry, Haley. He'll warm up to me, I swear.
What's the word, Maddie? I'll make sure to spread the good news.
Indeed I shall. Haley, back off. I'm trying to talk to Maddie here. What's up, bro?
How's the market treating you, Maddie? Good to hear, good to hear. Hey, Maddie, so about your sister. Alright, well, I'm glad we had this talk. Hi there, Maddie. Nice to meet you. Alright then. How you doing, Maddie? Great.
Alright, I think I cycled through all of them. Yeah. So that's Maddie. I just love that there's that little bit of extra flavor text of just Dust annoying him. It's great.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I do for you? Thanks,
Anyway.
Dust. Don't be long coming
Yeah.
back.
So yeah, there's Haley, blacksmith girl. She's cute bunny girl with a hammer. Kinda can't go wrong.
That went incredibly well. Do you know why?
Gee, why?
Fidget, why?
Oh, don't be so dense. It's because she likes you.
Fidget, what are you talking about?
You didn't see the signals? She was giving you the signals.
That's great.
Get in there,
Fidget.
my son.
Really, I'll keep that in mind.
Get in there, my son! Anyway, we also had a skill gem, forgot. Let's put our first level into Fidget, sure. Make those projectiles hit a bit harder. Also, actually, before I forget, let's head back down, because there is this resonance store right here. Oh wait, never mind. That resonance store is important though. Anyway. Yeah, so that resonance store up there is the one that we used to get down. Ow. Yeah, as you can see, fire hurts. But it does not kill you. It reduces me to 1, but it does like 50 damage every second, which is pretty nasty. You know what? Just to get myself back to full, we'll just do that. Okay. Yeah, that was... There's your first taste of how hard or rather, how dangerous bombs are. But anyway, I wanted to show off this store that I mentioned earlier. So as you can see, it opens for us. Now there's a red door. I wonder if I should come back here when I have a red key. Yeah. That area there has some neat treasure. It's a cool little secret, mainly. It's definitely something that I want to show off once I have all the resonance stones. Okay. But yeah, that's basically Archer's Pass. It's a pretty solid area, and, you know, it's fun to unlock the blacksmith. That's definitely the main draw of this place, but... yeah, what am I saying? The music. The music is the main draw of this place. Also, the girl. Here's another note. Also, here's another note. I forgot to mention these ones. Yeah. They're just the other notes that I picked up. And this is literally the entrance of Archer's Pass. Alrighty. Well, that's everything sorted with Archer's Pass. We met Haley, the blacksmith, got the ability to craft equipment, which is going to be a huge boon for our journey, as much of the equipment we can craft is going to be some of the best stuff in the game. That is, as we obtain it, of course, and as we obtain the materials, so on and so forth. She's very helpful, simply put. Anyway, there's Fidget being... I love this background. This is probably my favorite one. Fidget sleeping is absolutely adorable. But anyway, yeah, Archer's Pass is sorted. And next time, I believe we'll be attacking Abadie's Forest and investigating this leader of the monsters who have been attacking Aurora Village, and perhaps meeting and defeating said leader of monsters. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.